Hello! I don't know if anyone's gonna be watching this, but I feel like going live. I haven't done it in a minute, and YOLO, as it say, right? That's the thing people say. And yeah, I figured I would do a live stream, late night Kiki, if you will. I don't know. I'm gonna maybe change the title. We'll see. I figured I would show y'all my Labubu's. I succumbed to the hyperfixation, if you will. Because if you've been following me for a while, you know I'll get into new hyperfixation every once in a while. Like last one was Wicked. Wicked was a pretty big hyperfixation. And before that, I had Barbie. I have different hyperfixations, and my new one is Labubu's, and it might be a problem, but also, is it? I have 3 Labubu's with a few on the way. Maybe I said a few. Yes, it's fine. It's fine. Yes, I will be stopping. But yeah, my Labubu's. I have 2 of the big Into Energy, the green one and the blue one. Of course, I get the colors that I want the least. Literally, I was looking at the box, and I was like, all right, as long as I don't get the green one, I'm happy. And I got the blue one. Blue one's fine. I wanted the red one, the purple one, honestly, any of the other ones. And I got the green and the blue. So that's fun. I'm hoping to get the red one, because that's fun. I like the love. I really like the warm tone colors. I think they're really nice. This is the first one I got. It's from the not the big the macaron collection. I think this one with soy milk. I think it's soy milk. Which again was one of the ones I wanted least of that collection. I really wanted lychee berry or lychee berry I think was my top choice. I really wanted lychee berry. And of course I get soy milk. I mean soy milk's cute. You can't deny it. Like, look at that little person. Look at that. You know? But and also, I mean, like, who doesn't like the blue and green? I can't remember their names right now. I think it's Serenity and Hope. I don't remember which one's which. But I know the red one is Love, and that's the next one I want. Yes. I want Love, and I want the secret one, because the secret one's really cool. But also, how do you get the secret, That's crazy. People are, like, reselling them for buttloads of money. I'm like, this is crazy. The entire marketplace of Labubus. Also, they're the Fufus now. And I'm like, what the heck is a Lafufu? There's a lot to Labubus, and I'm just now getting into it. It's crazy. It's crazy. Part of me wants to get a Lafufu, just for the notoriety. Not notoriety, for like, I just think it's funny that they're Lafufus now. That's funny. But yeah, this is my first one. Soy milk. Little soy milk. Very cute. At first, I thought they were super cringy. Because, like, yeah. But, then again, I remember as a kid, when I was little, I loved Webkins. Webkins were the shit back in elementary school. I collected them. Like, I had my own Webkins account. It was so much fun. I remember we would go, my parents are separated, and I would go with my dad on weekend trips. And he would take us to Hallmark, a Hallmark store. Yes. And that's where you would get Webkins. And I remember having a buttload of Webkins. And the thing with the Webkins is they don't do anything. They just sit there. But, like, it was a fun collecting, And I guess this is my new collection. my new hyperfixation. I have my Funkos, my few Barbie dolls, and now I have the boo-boos. The boo-boos. And you know what? That's fine. I like a Labubu. They're cute. Will this be a long-term thing that I continue? Probably not. I'll probably get over it in a month or so. But for now, it's fun. We'll see how long it actually ends up taking for me to get over that. I am curious because I feel like I'll hyperfixate on something for like a decent amount of time, but then I get to the point of where it's too much, and then I'm like, I don't want to think about these anymore, you know? Not that I don't want to think about them. They just don't consume my brain all the time, you know? Like for a while there, like I said, I was obsessed with Wicked. Still love Wicked. But like I made it like almost my personality. Like I collected the cups. I was super Wicked fan. And then I kind of had to let it go because the soundtrack you can listen to it so many times and then it just gets so repetitive. And I think that's when I decided to kind of let go of the Wicked hyperfixation. Although it's probably gonna ramp up again once For Good comes out, Wicked for Good. Because that's gonna be great. That's gonna be so good. I'm so excited for that movie. I am curious though, because I've heard they're adding songs, and I don't know how many songs, and I don't know what the songs are gonna be like. I assume this is their way of trying to guarantee an Oscar. No shade, like that's how I see it. I think that trying to get the original song Oscar next year, since they basically didn't win anything from Wicked Part 1. Was it just called Wicked Part 1? Anyways, they didn't get any Oscars from that. So I think people are waiting for the second one to give them the Oscars. I think John M. Chu is going to probably get Best Director for Wicked for Good is my prediction. And I think Ari might get an Oscar next year. I could see it. I would love it for Ariana. I would love her getting an Oscar. That makes sense in my brain, you know. Will it happen? I don't know. But one can hope, you know. I think that'd be fun. And then she has the Grammy and Oscar. I don't know if she has an Emmy. Let me look that up. I'm curious. Because she obviously was on Sam and Cat. But also, Sam and Cat was like a kid show, so it's not going to be like Emmy potential, you know? Does Ariana Grande. Oh my god, why is. So I'm looking up on Google and I never really look up Ariana. First, search suggestions. Thanks, Google. Does Ariana Grande have cancer? Does Ariana Grande have lupus? Does Ariana Grande have kids? That's crazy. And then obviously like a boyfriend, a brother, tattoos, random stuff. I know she has a brother. I know Frankie Grande, and she's also dating the guy who is SpongeBob, Ethan Slater. Is that right? I don't know. EGOT. Does Ariana Grande have EGOT? No, Ariana Grande does not have an EGOT winner. Is not an EGOT winner. Wow. She is halfway to achieving EGOT status, needing Emmy and a Tony. Oh, she has an Oscar? I didn't know Ariana had an Oscar. 2 Grammys, and has been nominated is not won. They're saying she was nominated, but that doesn't count as an Oscar. I'm confused. The Google AI, I don't trust it. Does Ariana Grande have an Oscar? She was nominated. She has not won an Oscar, so why was it saying she has an Oscar? If that were the case, Lin-Manuel Miranda would have had an EGOT because he's been nominated for Best Original Song multiple times at the Oscars, but never won. Which is still, by the way, crazy, because Lynn has a Grammy, a Tony, and an Emmy. Just needs that Oscar, and it's crazy. Yeah, I don't think Ari's won an Oscar. Huh. So why was Google AI lying to me, saying she was halfway there? So really, she only has the Grammy. If she doesn't have the Tony, she doesn't have the Oscar or the Emmy, she only has a Grammy so far. Yeah, Grammy. So we'll see if that happens. I am curious though to see how the next year's Oscars go with Wicked for Good and everything. Like I said, since I think they only won one Oscar. I think they won costume design. I think that sounds right. I don't know. If you know that they won an Oscar, let me know. I'm curious. Honestly, I might end up deleting this because no one's shown up and I'm 11 minutes in, and this is kind of embarrassing. Low key, if no one shows up in about 5 minutes, I'm ending this and deleting it from my channel. You see, I can just talk and talk and talk and talk and talk and talk. I'm literally talking for 11 minutes on my own. I mean, honestly, kind of impressive. I don't know if it's going to be good. I don't know if it's something I'm going to keep. Like, I probably will remove it from my channel, seeing as nobody is here. Nobody? How? Listen, love my audience. Love the people who watch my content. Y'all are great. How? What is it about my channel that doesn't get the clicks? I don't get it. Is it just I'm not consistent enough? That YouTube algorithm needs to put me in its system. I need to be promoted, please. I would like to get monetized on my channel. I've been doing this for almost, my God, for 5 years. Let's wake it up. When was the first Amateur Hour video? Although to be fair, I did go back and because originally I was a makeup reviewer, right? If you know that lore. Originally, the Amateur Hour channel was for makeup, and then it switched to Drag Race because I felt like that was a better niche to go into. And it was inspired by other YouTube creators like Maddie Rance, Mira Mangle. Wow, a lot of people. I really love the Drag Race YouTube sphere. Drag Race YouTube sphere. Yes. Yeah, it's been 4 years. Y'all, I've been posting for 4 years. That's crazy. 4 years and I'm not monetized. That's kind of upsetting. That's actually really upsetting. Like, I'm actually like really mad at that right now. Wow. This is some OG Amateur Hour videos. Welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I'm going to be reacting to the Look how close I was to the camera. They finished filming. Oh, bestie. It's all done, so they're just gonna be editing, doing all the final things. It'll probably come out sometime next year. Bestie. This was my start of the pandemic project. Because I graduated college in May. Wait, no, I started my when I was doing the makeup, I was still in college. I guess I stopped it and then started it up again once college ended. Yeah, this was in September of 2020. That's crazy. That's crazy. Ooh, I want to see who's subscribed. There used to be a way you could search. I wonder if that's still a thing. Wow. This is crazy. Yeah, I'm probably going to end up removing this video. Wow. Actually, like, seeing the amount of subscribers is making me feel, like, really bad, like, thank you. Thank you to anyone who has subscribed to my channel. I really, really do appreciate it. Wow. There are a lot of people. I've Why haven't I done this? This is making me charity. Wow. Wow. This is making me a little emotional, you know? There used to be a way you could search. I'll do that off camera. I am curious. But yeah, going through all my subscribers made me a little emotional because I was feeling kind of bad for myself, you know? 4 years and still not monetized, but like putting actual faces to all the people who are subscribed, that really meant something, you know? And damn, this live had ended up having a really happy note. I mean, obviously, no one's watching this, so I probably will remove this. But like, thank y'all. You know, I appreciate it. I really do. Will this become a job for me one day? Probably not. Like, I love it. I love doing it, but I can't live off this. I don't make money. In fact, I lose money for my YouTube channel if you really think about it, with the amount of money I have to pay for subscriptions, um, so many different things that I pay for to be able to do the StreamYard, Paramount Plus. For a while during the normal seasons, I pay for YouTube TV, and that's like $70 a month, and I'm not making any money from it. Which again, it's fine. It's interesting to think about. Maybe I need to like, I don't know. No, I'm gonna continue. I'm thinking about it more. You know. Wow, 4 years though. That's crazy. That's crazy. You know what? I'm gonna end this here. No one's here. Will I remove this? We'll see. Bye, y'all.